Yo, this is your girl HJ, and I'm sitting here with Preacher C on the southeast side of Crytown. So, Preach, will you tell me the story behind your name?
Yeah, like it took me a long time to think of Preacha C. I used to go by Pimp back in the day, but basically, I was watching this hip hop documentary once, and Spice One's grandma was getting interviewed about Spice One, and she like referred to him as like a preacher, like the way that he raps, and like how like his fans were like a congregation and things of that nature. And just instantly I was like, that's perfect, you know. And plus like I'm like a wise dude, you know what I'm saying? Like I drop wisdom on my homies and shit like that. And my real name is Clark, so that's where the C comes in. And that's how Preacha C was created, basically.
So, what are your influence for you to start rapping?
Like I've always loved music, and I've always had like music in my heart, you know. Like even when I was like 5 years old, I would walk down these very streets that we're on right now, like singing to myself, you know, and like coming up with rhymes and things, but it wasn't rap. Like I didn't even really know about rap yet. And basically, like I can't sing, so like rap basically worked for me beautifully, and I began writing verses, and just basically honing my skill and working on my rap, and that's pretty much how I started. And then as it went on, I developed a love for rap, you know.
So, you've been rapping for a long time now. What motivates you to still rap?
Mainly my motivator is just the love of it, you know, just the love of rap, and the love of music. I love making music, and I love writing. Basically, we got homeboy about to walk through the shot here in a minute. But it's all good, because we keep it 100% real, you know what I mean? But, you know, basically, you know, just the love of music, and like it's an artistic thing that I do. What's happening, homie? And like as an artist, it's a way for me to get out my art, you know what I'm saying, and express myself artistically. And I've always felt like an artist, whether it was drawing or whatever I did. But this is like a great outlet for me as an artist, to be creative. It's also a nice outlet as well. When I was younger, that's how I would channel a lot of my feelings, you know. And to this day, you know, going through a difficult time or whatever, it's a nice outlet to be able to get some things off of your chest, you know.
So, how long have you actually been rapping?
Well, I would say since probably about the age of 10. I was born in '83, so since like 1993 is when I really I put together my first verse. And my little sister always thought that it was stupid or whatever, you know. And then I read her my first verse, and she was like amazed, and she loved it. And I just took it from there. So like 15 or 16 years, I've been rapping. Over half of my life already, I've been making music and rapping.
So, how would you define your rap style?
I think that my style is absolutely original and unique. Definitely very lyrical. It's not extremely fast, and it's not slow either. It's like in the middle. Throughout verses, I like to like speed it up and slow it down sometimes. But overall, very very original and lyrical.
So, everybody wants to know, where are you from?
I'm actually from like 50 yards over there. Like, that's where I live. This is my mother right here. Pop her into the shot. She just came over just a minute ago. That's my beautiful mother right there. And so this is my neighborhood right here. We actually, just for you fans, we actually shot this interview originally like an hour or two ago, but it was like too windy and it didn't work. So it worked out beautifully that we are doing it in my actual neighborhood. And like, we're at a church right now. I grew up next to a church. No influence in my name, but definitely cool how it worked out. So the Preacha interview is taking place at a church, so you know they love that. But yeah, I've been doing this for a long ass time, longer than a lot of people wanted to. You know, a lot of people nowadays, they rap for the wrong reasons, you know? They rap because of the videos that they see, or they want to make money or whatever. You know, making money is fine, but a lot of people aren't doing it for the love of music. They're just doing it because they want to be cool, you know? When I started off, it wasn't to be cool. If you wanted to get made fun of, if you wanted to be shunned and basically all of that bullshit, then just be a white rapper in the early 90s. You know, zero respect came along with that. Zero respect. And so it definitely wasn't to be cool. It was just in my heart. And I've just taken it from there. You know, I've been able to improve my game immensely, and people have received it well, you know. I get a lot of love around here, and I always give it back to Cedar Rapids, you know.
So how do you feel about hip-hop in Iowa?
Hip-hop in Iowa is, you know, there's so much talent in Iowa. There's so many phenomenal artists around here that are unknown. You know, if you're in Iowa and you're an Iowan, you know about Creeplo. You know about Gruesome. You know about all these cats that are extremely talented. You know about JB3, Big Bang. They're doing big things. But the industry is afraid, you know, because there's a kind of a bullshit stereotype going along with Iowa, like there's only cornfields here and only hicks here, and like, you know, we aren't real hip hop or whatever you want to say. So, you know, kind of like what Pimp C said about the industry, we say fuck hip hop then, you know, fuck the game. You know, we don't care about, we don't want to be down with them anyway. We got our own thing going here in Iowa, and tons of talent, like I said, and it's gonna happen for Iowa. You know, you can mark my words, it's gonna happen for Iowa. We're gonna blow up. If it's not gonna be me, it's gonna be the next guy. But Iowa will blow up. Hip hop will come to Iowa. It will happen, and it's just a matter of time. A lot of people are ashamed to represent Iowa because they don't want to have that wrong stereotype drawn upon them or whatever. Anybody that knows me know that I represent Iowa 105% all day. I love Iowa. I never am ashamed to represent that.
And where can all your fans or people that want to know more about you check your music out at?
Well, of course, the MySpace page, and thanks to yours truly, Heather, HJ, we have a lot of YouTube videos coming into the works as well. So MySpace and YouTube, all you have to do is just search for Preacha. You can always just Google it. No need trying to memorize any websites or anything like that. Just Google Preacha, and we keep it fresh on MySpace, man. Of course, that's where you can find all the updates. We got a free download on my MySpace page for my entire first album. We got a link on there. You can download that for free. We got some things in the works for you as well. So just keep your eyes open and stay up on that Google search. You know, you can always find me on that.
Alright, well, I appreciate your time to sit down with me and do this interview.
Already, and much love to HJ. She's been down for 10 years. She's my biggest fan in the universe as far as rap goes, as far as my biggest fan, period. Right over there, you already know my mother is my biggest fan of all. And thanks a lot for all the love and support. I love all my fans. I keep it real as hell. I'm never stuck up, never front, never phony. You already see this paint on my shirt. You saw the show video. I didn't dress up for that motherfucker. I keep it 100. So all y'all keep showing me love. I'm gonna keep doing what I do. It's Preacha C. 1.